have the vision.
The battle begins.
So, you know, we have 2 games where Pure set up a very, very good laning situation. Is this going to be another one of them, or is there a chance the Secret can slow him down this time at the beginning?
I feel like he's gonna have a good game again, at least for the first few minutes. He should. I would say there is definitely some surprise factor in this game because he has an X-Sword Invoker mid who should be doing okay. So that could actually be the difference maker in the top lane. Maybe if Zayas gets a couple levels, let's say he gets level 3, because that's what he's gonna need now to have Avatars. There's some play potential on the SF. I would expect Pure to have a very good early game, unless he falls to 1 or 2 surprise Sunstrike kills.
Great aggression here from the 2 of them. Running down Resolution and getting the kill as well. Pure first blood. The Razors do the job. Rezo gets taken down. Gonna be able to turn over towards Zayas as well. Got the mana for 1 raise, so won't throwing it out for yet, but yeah. This top lane not off to a bad start at all here for Entity with that first blood.
Yep, not at all. You're playing 2 heroes that will use all their mana. They secured first blood, and Pure instantly buys the Ring of Basilius for him and Fishman, which is going to be great, not only in the lane for him, but for his ally and for him throughout the game as well. So I really like what they did there. And especially when you skill 3-throw level 1, you do not want to like lose the lane straight up. You're skilling this spell on Tiny literally to help you in the lane a little bit, as opposed to pulling waves. So a little bit of a misstep. Nice punish by Entity there.
Like a very terrifying lane and wave to step up to at all if you're Secret. Way that Pure maintains his position. Have that flow of mana coming in with the ring. Much more ability to spam out against Rezo and Zayas, the 2 melees that continue to suffer in this matchup.
At least what's good for Secret is, well, it is to be expected for you to lose this lane. You know, of course, giving away a kill is never great, but it does happen. Secret should be aiming to do well in the mid lane, which Nisha, I wouldn't expect anything else from him. And then bottom lane, Bloodseeker Chen, they should be slightly winning bottom too. So maybe with some momentum there, you can turn stuff around later, as we have a nice toss back up top just to get some damage on Pure. Maybe not just some damage.
Fishman's going to be here. Has got the stick charge. Managed to step far enough back south of the ready as well. Pure's more than fine. But the wave pushing into so good attempt there from Resolution to bring him down low, but at the end of it all, Pure won't care too much.
Yeah, overall, nice play by Secret. Anytime you get to go for a play like this, especially when you have Bloodseeker in your team, it will help his lane, at least indirectly a little bit, give him some more move speed around. Also, if they can do this a little bit over and over to get people low, it will give them Sunstrike opportunities, as we have another toss back by Zayas up top.
Be a bit careful now. These are level 2 raises. Certainly hurt. That's very far at the ready. He does want to dive in, and he steps in. Gets in range for that close range raise to finish off another kill in this top lane.
They're just playing their heroes very well. I feel like they're staggering their spells nicely. They keep chasing with the slows when they can. And for Secret, I think Zaya's just gonna return to this top lane, get closer to your level 3, because yeah, you have received these stats and so on, but Pure, at least for the time being, he's out of resources. He's kind of in the HP threshold where he can definitely die to a spell combo plus Sunstrike, so it's not like this lane is completely over. You still have things to play for. Say top back Fishman for the 800th time.
Can finish him off this time. Both Fishman and Pure very low. Situations where spells were already used and Secret nothing else to quite finish off the attempts at a kill.
They're definitely missing this avalanche at this point, but Zayas will be able to get in a moment. Bottom lane, Toby. Nice body blocks.
Blocks here from Puppey. And now return Katomi will be able to block off Chrysalis. Make sure that he can't chase down the kill. So nobody to fall on the side of Entity in this opening few minutes.
a lot of action, at least for now, in this game, especially coming from the top lane. Mid lane, again, just like most of the other mid lanes we've seen so far, more so on the chill side. They're just gonna farm. Visage is gonna be happy if he gets to level 6 the best he can. He's definitely not supposed to ever kill the Invoker or outfarm him in any shape or form. So, of course, Nisha for now is winning this lane. Stormstormer trying to hold on the best he can. He will hit 6 in about a minute or so, which is an okay timing.
Early days, but top. So, too slow. The razors are coming in. The avalanche will be there in time. Stop here from having the chance of running down Rezo. Range for a set of close range razors. Incredibly hard for these two secrets to step close.
Has been killed.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard. If SF isn't already, like, if Pure isn't already harassed down a little bit, it's really hard for them to run up, especially if he has mana, which he does. He basically has mana for 3 razors at all times, so aggressing the top lane is pretty hard. Maybe Xayah should soon look to potentially look at mid if Nisha can create an opportunity where Stormstormer isn't on full HP. Maybe he can make plays there. Other than that, it's just gonna be a farming game for now. Try to get Rezo his levels, get the SF out of position.
Again, try and make a move for Pure. At this early point, treads a bit of stats. Not the damage from these kill this SF. Fishman. Let's set up with the slow. Close to the tower. Pure doesn't want to dive. Elsewhere. Maybe that mid lane, you know, you look towards Nisha. Secret. Had games in the past where his Invoker has carried them above all. Definitely going to have to be one of those, as he's the one gets the hottest start at the moment in the lanes. Crystal's close behind him. Get work with it. Getting from the setup. We'll see bottom. Out just in time there. And by the blood right.
Top tower is under attack.
They get to force him to TP out. Definitely good for Secret. Nice getaway by Toby at the same time. Now, when you are Invoker like this, you would love to have any sort of Sunstrike plays on your side lanes, but it's not too easy, right? Your safe lane, your Chen Bloodseeker, they don't really set it up all too well. Your top lane is, well, struggling to say the least. That's a nice way of putting it. And this mid-hero Visage, he's at full HP for now, so it's also not the easiest play to go for. So I feel like right now the game could feel a little awkward for Secret, at least for the next 1 or 2 minutes until Puppy gets some more levels or creeps and Pango gets his role. I think that's when they can really start to combine the heroes together in a more nicer manner than right now.
Get done around this mid lane. Zayats will step up. I mean, 3 heroes ready to deal with him. Puppy TP's over, but Zayats, he's already dead in the river. Maybe they can get the next assassin in return. Katomi pops the fairy fire. That's enough to save him. He's out of there. Nisha just ends up getting focused down by Stormstormer and the Familiars. Whole move results in a double kill.
Radiant's
the Stormstormer on the Visage. Yeah, shot!
Yeah, Zayas was trying to run around the side, get a D-ward off, but Fishman came over mid to go and help with the active rune. Stormstormer, now that he's such high level, it's very hard to get out of these, you know, slows.
What have we here?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's a very nice grab with toss back. I think there was no real way of making a play there otherwise, so good job by them. They get to hold the tower, get themselves a bonus kill. The active rune bottom. In this game, the teams don't really care too much about the active runes, right? You don't have any spirits, you don't have any bottle users. Pure is currently farming his way back for jungle, so Rezo is going to make his way back top and to just be ready again to perhaps, you know, respond to the next play around the map. That's at least one of the very nice things with Pango against heroes like Visage and DP, is that Pango loves to fight at his towers, right? And heroes like Visage, DP, they naturally want to go there and push the tower. So this is where we're probably going to see a lot of the impact from Pango, at least later, when Entity are going to continue to run at these towers.
Two of them up top, maybe for a chance to get aggressive with the ult. So, do it with just the two of them though. It's close to the tower. More than likely able to set up in response. Harry's getting good space. They're still with the lead.
Amazing what you'll find.
But Chris not too far behind. South of the map, getting a lot of space down here in the safe lane.
Under attack.
Tower, they're back to
Radiant
taking quite a
structures are
beating from this
fortified.
push from Entity. More attempting to blow this down. They themselves to be able to deal any damage whatsoever to Entity's own teal. The difference between the pressure that Entity have been able to apply from their half of the map here around this mid area.
Yeah, eventually this mid tower will fall for Secret Side. They're currently doing a very good job at defending it. You can see that Zayas has basically been in this area for the last while. Same with Nisha, of course, you want to protect your mid tower at all costs. So unless Entity kind of baits Secret's heroes away, I think you won't really be able to get the tower, at least like this. So here we see Entity again, similar scenario to some of the other games where Pure, he farms a safe lane for a long time, then goes into the off lane, and then eventually they smoke there to try and just help take over the map, potentially find Chrysalis, who's farming for now.
Quite able to get the toss back there on mid. Indeed, look towards him, and he is very, very dead there. The three of them find him on his own. Whilst both carries have been having complete free farm, Pure continuing to build the gap there between them. Got the back of getting involved on the direct kill against his opposing carry.
Good kill there by Entity. They force everyone to go mid, but now Secret looking for a little bit of a turn play on the bottom lane.
So they can do Rezo's the free opening onto Pure. Certainly just hangs back. The Requiem will be used to push back here. Pure, seeing if you can step in range to set any razors up. But in case they'll lose Fishman. Pure just going untouched. Not have the damage or the means to set up for a play onto this SF at this stage.
Okay, so yet again, so what Entity did really well there earlier, so they forced all of Secret to like stay around mid, right, with the constant mid pressure. As soon as they realized, okay, Secret aren't leaving this area, the only way my Visage will take mid tower is if we go somewhere else. So not only do they abuse Secret stacking mid by smoking bottom and killing the carry, they also then force Secret to use some heroes on the bottom lane, which then also afterwards allowed Visage to take the mid tower. So Entity in the last 2 minutes definitely got a lot done on the map, and also Pure's item build, I like it a lot. It's gonna come, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand with why they picked this type of carry, the one who's gonna stand his ground later, even if he gets ruptured, even if there's a Pango rolling. Mask of Madness, Dragonlance into BKB, massive amount of damage, massive amount of lifesteal to fight into the rupture.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And around this 14-minute mark. Huge amount of kills, 5-2. See what the overall gold lead is. A similar state of the game that we did have the
Radiant's
first two of these series being.
under attack. Dire's
Again, sign of
top
things to
tower
come
is
as top
under
lane.
attack.
Set up
Radiant's
towards Puppy.
structures are
See?
fortified.
Yep, crossing over. Toby continues to try and chase them out. That's the full 5-man secret here. They'll look to turn this. They get the toss on towards Toby. Jonathan's trying to keep him alive, but the damage is done. Secret be able to strike, get the 2 kills. Looking for more of the pressure the tier 1 tower. Same time down bottom, Pure will find the trade. He takes down a tower on his own.
Well played by Secret. Coming in together with, you know, using their heroes together, playing their lineup very well. They go top, they counterplay. There was a great rupture into top spec from Xayah. It's got like half HP off the DP into some follow-up spells from Invoker. Nice roll by Rezo with a great silence by Crystallis. And yeah, right now, if they go together and use their spells off of the back from Pango, their team fight is very good. And Rezo is rushing this Blink Dagger. He wants to make sure that Nisha and Crystallis have all the space they need, as for now they're eyeing Katomi in the mid lane. Entity TP'd a lot of the heroes into mid, and they want to retake their own jungle right now.
Focus, stop. Pure is just ridiculous amount of space. Seeing the CS alone, well, 176 CS is 16 minutes in. Next up on the list is Crystallis, but he's about 55 behind, plus. Now the distance between the amount that these carries are getting out of this map is looking pretty scary for Secret. Pure 600 gold, BKB is going to be done. He's going to be at that point that you talked about already, where he will be able to just stand there in the fights, and it's going to be incredibly hard for Secret to do much about it.
Yeah, not only that, he's gonna slap this Pango in his role. Like, that's also what you really don't like as Pango, when some dude just sits there during your role and starts whacking away at you. And Pure definitely will be able to do that. The one good thing for Secret is, at least for now, SF is the only really scary hero. DP is still a little bit away from his BKB, 1200 gold. Visage wants his Ags. I really like that Stormstormer opted to go for drums. Again, it allows him to be stronger as 4. And also, once Pure does have this BKB, he makes it even stronger. I feel like they play towards these timings very well. As bottom, Xayah's looking for a play on Pure. Rainbow TPs.
Immediately.
Slightly mistossed.
Backup's coming in for Pure. Xayah will go for the TP out in the trees, but Katomi's going to be able to find him with the angle. The stun.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They know how important it is to keep Pure alive there.
You can tell that they treat this man as their king for the right reasons. This man is a monster. You want to protect him. But even so, oh, they see Nisha on this observer.
Katomi's going to step up and get the opening stun. Into the ice bomb, follow up silence. That's Nisha taken down, and Pure's going to be the one that steps over and gets the last hit on him. He was not ready for that at all there, Nisha. Just didn't expect Entity to make that move over towards him.
Radiant's bottom tower
gets caught out.
Under attack.
Yeah, he must have even seen them run through this ward that Xayah's played in the bottom right corner of the map, but I guess he just didn't know they had this great high ground ward that Katomi placed earlier. They run over, they end up just, moving over, killing Nisha. 2 kind of big kills for them. Nice job by Stormstormer to continue staying in the top lane meanwhile. And the next objective of this game is gonna be the first Roche very soon. Crystallis is gonna have his BKB. He will feel ready to fight. Rezo has his blink. He's getting close to the shard. So basically, a lot of the cores are finishing their timings, and both teams are strong enough to fight into each other. And that's very often where you see both teams play around Roche.
Times that with Secret try and group up and maybe an attempt to go for Pure is always a step ahead. Well out of harm's way. The butterfly next after the BKB. See Fishman get caught. Xayah's able to get the catch. Sets up for Crystallis to pick the kill up.
Is going for the butterfly build, which is going to help him a lot against Crystallis, and it's going to help him to stand his ground and right click. So I feel like Secret still have a couple of windows, even if he does go butterfly, because Secret have a lot of initiation with magic damage and a Sunstrike to follow. So like if Xayah gets to this blink, which is still going to be a little bit away, it's 1,000 gold. But if they get a double initiation on the SF with like a roll into combo and Sunstrike, I could definitely see Pure still go down from full to 0. So even though the Shadow Fiend is getting very fat in this game at a tremendous rate of net worth, Secret will still have a good way of fighting into them if they identify what they have to do.
He has eyes on Rezo. We'll need a +1 if they want to try for an attempt on him. does have Crystallis behind.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Resolute gonna get tripped up. Here he is. Comes in with the shield crash, but Katomi waiting in the shadows with the spike carapace. Sets up for them to be able to take down another kill. To T, starting to build up that scary bit of early gold lead. 8-5, 3k advantage.
Yep, level 2 Exo, double BKBs, Aghanim's Visage. This would be a great time for them to go Roche. And as I was saying, Secret are kind of ready to fight, but with your Pangolier being dead, even if he's the lowest net worth core in the game, he's your most valuable teamfight hero. So it's, again, the situation where Entity go Roche and your best bet is to not fight.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
About Aegis on Pure. And once again, ridiculous levels of farm at this early on in the game. Means that if he wants to, of course, disassemble his Mask of Madness, he can be about 300 gold off from having the completed Butterfly on top of the BKB and Dragon Launch. They're 21 minutes in.
I was wondering if maybe he should squeeze in like a semi-HP item, like a Skadi or whatever, but I'm wrong. His build is by far the best. Every single item he's bought this game is perfect. He will split his Mask of Madness into Butterfly with the Aegis. They're very likely now looking to just get the lanes in a good position, and then towards like the 3 to 2 minute mark on the Aegis, run down a lane, and either, once again, same situation as in the last games. Run down a lane, you force it tier 2. If you see Secret will not fight you, you can already smoke the rest of your heroes and run at them on the map. Because, again, it's not as easy for Secret to fight. Now that they have Aegis, their kill condition of killing SF is gone. Sure, they can kill him once, but then when he respawns with Aegis, they will all die. So, change of plans. It's either split push or you kill his team.
Haste.
Up around the tier 2 here, Secret. Try and make him, I can't
Nice, son.
My goodness, he's in with the angle. Gets the start of the turn. There will be a tornado to stop the Familiars from finding the follow-up. And Rupture out to Stormstormer. Looks to back away, but Resolution's able to jump forward with the Rolling Thunder. Sunstrike coming down on the Stormstormer, but now he's actually pushed out to the side. He can step away. He'll get out. Crystallis will manage to bring down Fishman. And he get more progress. Return back into what Stormstormer trying to chase down this Visage here with the BKB. Will manage to finish him. So a couple of kills in this fight for Crystallis. Overall, 3 dead on Entity. Turn towards Toby, but he still has the BKB at the ready. Secret able to find an angle that they're able to fight into Entity that time round and enable Crystallis to stay on top of the targets, get the kills, and face no sort of a return fire from Entity as a team.
Yeah, nice strike back there by Secret. Entity had a nice stun. He's in a bit of trouble. Does get silenced. Yeah, he's gone.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
As quickly as they did find that fight, immediately losing a core.
Yeah, they really wanted this mid tower. As now Fishman leading the charge into the Radiant jungle.
He's stepping in on this. It seems incredibly risky. I don't think there's any real fight for him to get started. He ended up going offering his life as well. Cleans up another 6-0-1.
Yeah, the reason why Secret could take the fight earlier was that Pure was still bottom. He was very far away from the initial fight, as we can see here. He has to TP mid. It was a good stun by Katomi, but his team isn't really that close by. And then Crystallis, Alacrity, Rupture. He's chasing Stormstormer for days with a nice roll by Rezo.
Taking quite a bit of time to get the last few hits in onto Stormstormer, but was successful.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't do about this here, Secret. They're losing their tier 2 in the mid to Pure.
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower
Considering to go in, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is falling. Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
My thrift rewarded.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Easiest money of my life! Easiest money of my life!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Quit mir die Nase!
Impure beauties.
And good are linked.
Not bad. Secret are definitely doing the right things right now. They're poking more and more into the right direction. They're putting the SF already in this territory where he has to be scared, and I believe that Chrysalis he's queuing up the perfect items. We already talked about the MKB, and then there's going to be the Blink next. If they can connect their initiations with the Rupture and then the Blink on top of Pure, if you get to take him out, he's everything for the Dire lineup, and they don't really have saves. There's no Omni Knight this time around with a Grace or a Guardian Angel, so Entity definitely want to keep up the tempo that they have in the game right now, and I believe the third Roche is going to be the real turning point in this game.
Illusion.
That coming up soon, 30 seconds. We'll see how long spawn time they'll be on the Roshan. Secret, without a doubt, wanting to get themselves in position. Sure that this does.
Regeneration.
Easiest money at my life! This precious Mama Boy!
Dire are scanning.
Look out for falling rocks! Triple kill!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Chen has fallen into the dark. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Delicious. Monster kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks is under attack.
Even kill Pierre the once. I don't know if they can. The age is, of course, on him. Even if he was to be threatened, they couldn't even force that out of him. Giants look for a toss back. It's a little bit deeper this time. And will be the Aegis out of the hands of Pure. And they take him out here in round 2. He has got the refresher shot at the ready if he needs to be getting the satanic. And he doesn't even need either of them. As he's back alive, takes out Crystallis. Now that's Crystallis also out without the money for buybacks. They don't have the buybacks here, Secret Entity. They should have the space to close it, and they do. GG is called. Entity will be going straight to TI as they continue and finish their flawless streak here through the Western Europe qualifiers. They